Yo, yeah, RX back with another stream. This time we are back for another week after my one day off of the week to talk about Contender Series Afterparty, UFC Noche, obviously some football stuff as always, and everything in between. It's good to be back. I enjoyed my day off yesterday. As much as I did get a little bit of an itch to stream, I definitely did not complain about having a day off because is it a lot? After 6 nights in a row of going, a day off was very much appreciated, and I enjoy it. But what I also enjoy is being back here and streaming for y'all. So that's what we are here to do tonight. And yeah, man, we're here. Tuesday night, good to be back. Contender Series was great. Noche fight week, football talk, and everything in between. Should be fun, man. It truly should be pretty fun. And yeah. And we have plenty of things to talk about in our first night back. First night of the week of another 6 streams in a night in a row. Week. It's gonna be fun. I cannot wait, and I'm happy to be back. Hope y'all are doing great so far in this week. Hope your Monday was good. Hope your Tuesday's been going great. And have a great night. I did see one comment before going live. Goes there, it's good to see you, brother. I don't know why I would show it on stream, but for some reason I show up in the chat box. Yes, that only still works when stream starts, so that's kind of dumb, but whatever. Yeah, good to be back. What do you want to talk about? We have plenty of things to talk about, and yeah, we'll see how the night goes. I know we might not get the best views tonight, so if that's the case, that's the case. Not gonna be upset, just what I expect, and gonna be a fun night. Gonna be a fun night. Good to be back, vibing with y'all on a Tuesday night after taking a night off. Let's see where the world takes us tonight, y'all. So we'll see what we get in tonight. Do we see the J Bears tonight? Do we see the Jamie tonight? We won't. He's fucking too good for us, or hates me, or some bullshit. I don't remember anymore. Do we see Smokey tonight? He's probably alive in his own right. Combatics comes around once a month. Hopefully he's doing good. And yeah, see where the night takes us. So yeah, that's about as simple as it can get. And yeah, so let's see how the night goes. Get to the streams. Screen share up. Very blue night because it's Contender Series night. Maybe the best night of the week, more consistently good than the UFC's normal cards at least. And man, was it a good night of Contender Series tonight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought, and yeah. So I'd talk about it. Going to fucking obviously do the recap video for tonight. I'll be out early tomorrow, and yeah, should be fun. Should be very fun. Let's see what's going on. Obviously tomorrow as well, we'll be doing the we'll be doing the fucking rating show, which is gonna be weird. Gonna be doing the AEW roster, which I'm not looking forward to, but J Bears wants it. Why not? Obviously Thursday, the parlay show. Can we finally win an MMA parlay? We won an NFL one, so we got that down. Can we please fucking win. And may parlay for Noche this week, which we'll also talk about tonight as well, I'd imagine. Time will tell. Please, God. And, yeah. Simple as that. No, we'll wait. I'll let y'all hopefully come in here. Hopefully we'll get can we get our first comment under the 10-minute mark? I fucking doubt it, but you know, we can hope. And yeah, give it a couple minutes in. If we don't get anyone, then we'll go right into go right into fucking the contender series talking and a bunch of other things as well. So yeah, that'll be fun. So yeah. Yeah. Didn't I was hoping to get better views tonight, but I guess no luck. So you know, wishful thinking, I guess, in the end of the day. But maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Either way, we're still gonna have a good ass night. And yeah. So yeah, man, what a night of contender series! Just fucking fun. Like only one fight was a dud, and even that ended in a fucking good way. 4 contracts as deserved. It was fun. It was extremely fun. And yeah, I know I enjoyed it. I don't know anyone who couldn't. Did I pin that? I did pin that message. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very, very fun night of Contender Series. I mean, could it be the best one of the season so far? You can make a debate. I would think you can make a debate for that. The halfway point of the season. So we will be talking about the best fighters so far. At least I will in the recap video for tomorrow. Yeah, this has been a good ass season so far, and this was just another good week of it. So I don't know. I severely enjoyed it. I thought it was fun, and not really much else I can add to it, man. It was just a very good week contender series. Like again, it would be almost impossible not to enjoy it. 2 great knockouts to end it. 2 good fights to begin the card. The middle was. Do you feel like the middle fight's always ass? Maybe that's just me, but it always feels like the middle fight of the card is shit. I don't know why. It just always feels like the middle fight is always a disappointment. And on this card, it was no different. It was usually the worst fight. So I don't know. Maybe they know what they're doing, putting the worst fight in the middle. Because I guess if you began with that, it kind of looked bad. So I don't know. I guess it does make sense if you really think about it. You know, having a bad fight at all would be fucking stupid. But yeah, I don't know. It's very intriguing to think about, and that fight is definitely not a lot of good to say about it. But everything else around it was good, man. Again, 2 of the fastest knockouts in Contender Series history, back to back to end the night. 2 really good fights in the beginning of the card. Again, it was just a really good Contender Series. So I don't know. I truly don't know. So yeah, that's about that. And yeah. Let's talk about it. We began with a banger in the first fight of the night, and a underdog win that I don't know how she was the underdog in hindsight when she was just. I took one look at each fighter resume. I was like, "Yep, this chick's gonna win." As we began with Carol Froyo versus Chanel Dyer. What a good fight, man! Very good fight. Just a banger. I forgot to do. I always do this very OCD shit. Cool. That sound great. I always do that. I forgot to do that. There's always a way to make sure the music ain't too. But yeah, very good fight to begin the night. 4-0 dropped Dreyer twice in round 1, hurt her 3 times. Should have got a 10-8 in that round. That's how I scored it. And then got another knockdown in round 2. Easily was up 2-0 going into the third, and had a very close round 3. More than likely, Dyer won it, but it was close. And 4-0 as a big underdog gets the win, which I picked her as the underdog. I looked at Dyer's record, which was super unimpressive. Has lost to some pretty bad fighters, and it's a pretty easy one to pick 4-0. So. When you're completely guessing, I guess it's easy to make good picks. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Good one for 4-0 to get a contract. No idea why Dyer got a contract, because she is garbage. But, they need British fighters, I guess. Do you agree with the fact that... No. Dyer is garbage. I look at her the same way as Jose Medina. Like, she's awful. What's up, Noah's... Now I'm gonna try that last name. What's up, Noah? Always good to see new people in chat. Yeah, I think that signing was easily the worst signing of the season so far. Like, she is garbage. She, outside of being tough, she did not show anything worth being signed. At all. Like, she's going to be cut within 2 years, because she's gonna go 0-2 or 0-3 and be gone. She's ass. Like, yeah, it's funny people trying to defend her, like, oh man, she looks so good. No, she didn't. She got her ass beat for 10 minutes and then barely won the third round against a gassed Froyo. I know it's 4-0, but it's easy to say Froyo. So yeah, I think Dreyer is garbage, and again, after looking at her resume, it's pretty easy to tell that she was garbage, and she proved me right. So, happy 4-0 got signed. That was a foregone conclusion, but I just don't understand why Dreyer got fucking signed. I just did not see the point in that at fucking all, and I thought it was a bad signing. I truly just thought it was a terrible signing, and yeah, I just don't get it. Don't get what Dana saw outside of a fighter who's young and tough and British, but outside of that, she's shit. 4-0's good. I think she'd be alright in UFC. Not gonna do anything insane, but some pretty good-ass power mixed with decent enough cardio and good striking, good takedown defense. She could be alright, especially in the strawweight division that's pretty weak at the moment. Froyo could be pretty good, and good to see her get her contract that she earned as a giant underdog. Here in the UFC. Pretty simple stuff there. Don't really think there's anything else to be added to that. So, yeah. And then we had Samuel Sanchez versus Jason Blair. Yes, Blair dude is still ass. He was shit when he was on Contender Series a year ago, and he's shittier a year later. Just for the layup for Sanchez. Like, Blair had nothing for him. He took him down, got on his back, couldn't do shit, and then got knocked the fuck out. So, this was a layup. Good win. Did you see Simone de Silva lose streak? The boxing loss on Froyo's record? Well, I'll take a look. I will take a look at that. Simone da Silva, da Silva 8-8. Jesus fucking Christ. Yep, again. 4-0, I have a little more doubt in how good you are now. Looking like fucking Tony Ferguson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Jesus fucking Christ. Hopefully she's getting paid well. She doesn't look that bad. You could probably make more money in the fight less on. Well, I guess this could be like a pick from like 10 years ago. She has 42 now. Yeah, Froyo, what the fuck happened? How do you lose this chick? Was she her last win? Yep. What the fuck? Maybe she took a long way. Yeah. Yeah, boxing is not her sport, clearly, if you're losing to her. Picked her to lose, yeah. Well, not like, Dyer has any other. I'd still respect that loss that Froyo has more than Dyer losing to Shauna Bannon and fucking Ivana Petrovic. So, I guess both have very debatable wins beforehand, before this, back in the day, we'll say. And, yeah, not really the, best of looks, but when they showed up tonight, Dyer still sucked, and Froyo has clearly gotten better since that fight. So, yeah, good stuff. Yeah, 32 in a row. That's impressive. That's almost impressive to lose that many. Giving Tony Ferguson and felony Charles Bennett a run for their goddamn money. So, that's funny. But, yeah, not very much else to say about the Sanchez fight. Good win. Blair's ass. And welcome to UFC Sanchez. 22 years old. I have some doubts about how good Samuel can be in the UFC. He's young, going into a Shark Tank that is 155. What's up, Matula? My son. My fantasy son. The Dyer deserve a contract? Hell no. Not a fucking chance. She did not deserve a contract at all. Me and you deserve a contract more than she did. Fuck. Yeah, good win for Sanchez. I have doubts how far he can go at lightweight because we did not see a lot in his game. He got taken down pretty easily, but he survived very well. How does he do deep into a fight? How does he do against good grapplers? It will definitely be a worry for him. But this kid looks alright. He looks like he'd be an alright fighter. Not going to be a champion or anything, but maybe he could be an alright guy. So, yeah. Really good so far. He defended the back take. Yeah. So, I will, again, Blair is pretty garbage, so surviving the back take from him is not really the greatest achievement in the world, but he did survive and did win nonetheless. Again, I'm worried to see how he does against better grapplers at lightweight, like a lot of them. But yeah, Sanchez looked good. Clearly a fun prospect, yeah. Match make him, I have no idea. More than likely they'll give him a tomato can in his debut. Like he could be fighting, I don't know, Yanal Ashmoos or fucking I don't even think he's still signed. I don't know. Like they're gonna give him a lower level guy that he can kind of style on and get more experience under his belt. So he's fine. Like out of the three guys who got finishes tonight, I definitely would put Sanchez at the bottom of the three. I think he looked good, but very young still, and very worrying how young he is and inexperienced he is and how little we know about him. But he's good. Going to the UFC, Blair is still shit, and yeah, hey, maybe I'll let Samuel beat Cody Steele. They both got one thing in common: they both destroyed poor Blair with ease. So there you go. Then the worst fight of the night in the middle, like he usually is. It's still weird that the middle fight's always the worst. Low level light heavyweight, even though one is clearly a heavyweight, Freddy Vidal and Felipe Franco. Not really much to say here. It was one bodybuilder, if you even call him that. He's just not good. One can crusher versus one fat dude. Good win for Freddy. Respect him for getting the win late, getting the finish. He doesn't win the decision anyway, but good finish. Happy they're giving him another shot late in the season. But yeah, I didn't. It's a little. He's way too green to sign tonight. One more win, especially if he does it good on week 10, you can give him a shot, but you can't give him a shot right now. He needs to get a little more experience, and a fight on week 10 will be good for him. see what he can do. If he wins it in week 10 pretty convincingly, did Vidal get a contract? No, he didn't. He got a shot at he's gonna get a fight on week 10 of the Contender Series. So, which I think is the right move. He's too inexperienced to get a shot right now. If he got signed, he would get murdered by a lot of the roster, even at heavyweight. So, yeah, good guy. Seems like a very good guy, but he needs a little more experience in week 10, probably at light heavyweight, which would be good for him. More at heavyweight, I mean, is what he needs. A little more experience, look good there, win there. I think he'll 1 month in 1 week short notice. Yeah, he got out. Yeah, I don't know what Franco was doing trying to grapple a Ray Longo student. Like, that's the dumbest thing you could do. All the Longo students know how to do is grapple. They don't know how to throw a punch. They're like, why the fuck are you trying to grapple him? So, not a great fight, but happy for Vidal. We'll see how he does in week 10. And I'm not that shocked. Franco's terrible. Like, a lot of people, like, the main thing I heard all week with Franco is, oh, he's just a can crusher. Clearly, he's not good at all. So, yeah, we'll see how Freddy does on week 10. And that's about that. Easily the worst fight of the night. Good finish, but definitely just an inexperienced, low-level battle. One dude needs more time, and one dude just isn't good. We'll see what Freddy can do in week 10. Just wasn't ready to get the contract tonight. It would have been the worst thing for him, to be honest, to get signed tonight. Yeah, that's about that. Then for co-main event of the night, the murder of the night. Better for Creed doesn't get thrown. Yeah, could see him losing against someone at a gas station. A lot of decent week 10 prior. Yeah, like Vidal could easily be like a Dante Johnson kid who's fighting at middleweight now for his debut in a month or so. Like, he's just not ready for the UFC right now. And, again, look impressive on week 10 at whatever fucking weight class he fights at. Yeah, he can get in, but right now, he's just not ready. 4-0, not the most experienced. Didn't look that good. I don't think he is that good. Just, I think who he fought was worse. And, yeah, I think Dana's doing the right thing for him. You get another, you're not getting a no, but you're getting another opportunity, so it's the right move. So I like it. I think it's the right call, and yeah, that's about that. Then for the co-main event of the night, the murder of the night, pretty much. Lurian, Douglas, and Cam Teague. Oh god. I think we just saw a dead body. Well, it's good to know Cam Teague still blocks punches with his fucking face, because god is he stupid. He's so shit. Good win for Douglas. I not 100% sold on him being a UFC level guy with a very journeyman record, and he's lost to some very debatable fighters on the regional scene, but when you go on the show and get a knockout of that quality and devastativity, is that even a word? You can't not give him a contract, and Clay, he'll have some fun bangers. So, yeah, Cam Teague sucks. Just like last year against Kevin Vallejos, all Teague does is block punches with his fucking head. I don't know why he acts like he has a chin when... Like, why he doesn't block like he has a good chin when his chin is made of fucking glass. But that's on him. If good for him. He got knocked out. Shocked he got up and was okay after that, because holy shit. Went through, but yeah. But he was up like a minute later, so good on him. Good to, at least he's okay somehow. I don't know how he's not dead. But, yeah, great win for Douglas. Vicious win for Douglas. Deserved the contract, got the contract. And yeah, not really much else to say. Excited to see him in UFC. He didn't take a lick of damage, so he could fight at any moment. And Cam T gotta go back in Mobile, Alabama, so posing there with, yeah, like that dude sucks. I don't know, like, well, again. I think we can give him a break for the Kevin Vallejos fight last. You fought Kevin Vallejos, who's amazing. This time you fought the exact same way against a worse fighter and ended quicker. What the fuck? He look like a park ranger, yeah. Like he's fucking Luis Pena's little brother. Cam Teague sucks. He literally just blocks punches with his face, and like he did last year, he paid for it again here. He still sucks, and that's that. Good win for Douglas. We'll see how he does in UFC. More of a veteran guy coming off the Contender Series, kind of like Nalo last week, so we'll see how that goes for him. And amazing knockout. Everyone else you can say. Cam T look like he argues with the people, and then bump, yeah. Can T, pretty much, man, pretty much. Not really much else to say. I saw a lot of people saying, "Man, pick Cam T, bet on Cam T." Like, no, like, dude, he's not good. Like, why the fuck would you ever risk or waste your money on Cam Teague? Like, he's garbage, man. I don't get people who are like, give him another chance. If I see you suck one fucking time, I'm not gonna give you another chance. You still suck. And he does. So, I don't know. It's truly that simple in my opinion. And, yeah. Speaking of shit, the main event, not the fight, the fighter in it. Main event of the evening, the shortest fight of the night, only 16 seconds this time. Steven Asplund, great last name, could easily go. Gexays would be could easily sound like Ass Plunge versus Anthony Garasco, Garisi, whatever his name is. Canty jet down ginger, yeah, let down gingers, yeah. And they still got Bo Nickel. They don't got a lot of talent in that regard either. Yeah, good one for Steven Asplunge in the main event. He looked good. Knocked Anthony out with ease. Bigger, stronger, faster. Easy win for Asplunge. Another heavyweight in the UFC, which is needed. Is Stu gonna be a champion? No, but good for him. Big fan of it. Great, yeah, dude. Maybe the best best person of the season. Fuck. Yeah, hard not to be a fucking Asplund fan after that. Like, dude just seems like a fantastic fucking human being, and hard not to cheer for him now. Excited to see how he does. Can't wait to see him fight again. He took, again, no damage, so he could fight as quickly as possible, and I think he probably will. I think him and Douglas could get booked within the next week or two easily for a card. And, yeah. I'm intrigued to see Steven in UFC. Again, he's not going to go far, but fuck, he'd probably be top 15 because everybody's so shit. He could beat fucking, I don't know, Tai Tuivasa, Mick Parkin, Marcin Tybura. So, yeah, good to see him in the UFC. Good for him, man. Again, maybe just the best person of the season so far. And, yeah, this Anthony dude looks tough, ain't tough. He's a can. Next, he belongs in BKFC. Fucking toes line. You had to sign him just because of that. That was amazing. Great guy. Good, happy for him. Anthony, that dude's a can. And that was Contender Series Week 5. Such a good fucking week of Contender Series, man. 3 first-round knockouts. 3 great first-round knockouts. A banger fight to begin the night, even though only one of them deserved a contract. And then a piss break in the middle, which is needed. Amazing. I enjoyed it. I'm excited to see all of these fighters. Froyo, Sanchez, ass plunge, Douglas, all in the fucking UFC. We're beating Talashin Tekcher. He probably would. Truly, he more than likely would. He's not much shorter than him, and he's probably better. So, yeah, learned a lot. It was good. It was a very good episode of Contender Series. Some good fights. Again, we could see Ass Plunge Sanchez and Douglas fight ASAP. Fucking Susarkayev got a fight booked tonight. These two, well, this was a shit show, but Froyo could fight probably by next year. Fight was fire. Yeah, that female fight was great. Like, Froyo looked good. Dyer is a can, but whenever you need some cans on your roster, I guess. Good for Froyo. Good win. And I called that one, which I'm still proud about. And yeah, can't really say much else. I really enjoyed it. It's impossible not to enjoy the Contender Series. Like, just in general, let alone when this is just fucking good. So, yeah, that's about that. Yeah, so, that was what I thought of Contender Series, but that's not our only sets of fights this week. We also have a few other things you might have heard of. One of them being Noche UFC. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Well, actually, before we get into that, let's look at next week's Contender Series. How dare I skip so quickly? To look at next week's Contender Series. Where is it? God, it's every fucking promotion on Earth running right now. Next week's Contender Series, some interesting things going on. Nothing I'm super excited for. But definitely some interesting things nonetheless. We'll see if any of these guys are good. Knock on wood. I've heard a little bit about this guy. This is a very interesting fight. Not looking forward to this. This could be alright. And they got a lot of hype for the Sosa kid. This could be an alright week of Contender Series. I'm intrigued. Week 6. See how we kick off the second half of the season. Should be fun. Should be very fun. And I guess since we're here, we can look at the second half of the season. Yes, I'm doing filler right now. Week 7, I think, is all. Oh, it's fully booked now. Interesting. Our second female fight. We'll see how that goes. Not any. I don't know how the golden rule of WMA is gonna work here, to be honest. Yeah, this week looks. These two fights are kind of interesting, and it's always interesting to see the female fights. Not a week that I'm super excited for at the moment. Week 8, which is also fully booked now. Hell yeah. Charles Jourdain's brother. Can't wait to see that. We got a dude from Cameroon. Is that Cameroon? Oh, Senegal? Sure. Demba Sek. Yeah. And then we got a dude from fucking the Dominican Republic. Okay, yeah, because they've had so many success stories from there lately. You mean all the fighters from there lately are frauds? But yeah, this week could be interesting. A Russian, these two randos, Charles Jourdain's a brother, a fighting nerd. That's gonna be fun. Week 9, I don't think much is here yet. Same as always. Emmanuel is back. That's amazing. And then week 10, I don't think has much either. No. What, Schultz is back for some reason. This fight, a South Korean who I guess didn't make road to UFC. That'll be interesting. So, halfway through Contender Series already. Senegal has a good combat tradition. Well, we'll see. We'll see in week 7 how true that, or 8, how true that holds up. Good luck to them. They need some fighters on the roster, and it's always cool to see the countries get their first fighter or start getting on the map, because it's always ruled by fucking Canada, Brazil, America, Russia. We need more countries on the map. So Mexico. So Musasa. Yes, thank you, Noah. Yeah, Musasa is a prime example of that. Dude lost to fucking Carlos Vera. Yeah, that's exactly who I was fucking thinking of when I made that statement. Like, yeah, some success stories. You mean guys who have all, like, and maybe I'll be wrong, because we have seen guys like Francis Ngannou, and that's about it. But, like, from these random fucking places, no offense, but let's be honest, good luck to them. It would be cool to see them win, but most of the time they are frauds who are fucking 9-1 or 9-0, all knockouts in the first round, versus the fucking milkman from down the street against a paper boy. It's like, and they're coming from promotions no one's ever fucking heard of. So, like, I get, like, Adiba Gutierrez looking like he's gonna be a success story, but that's a 1 in 10 scenario with those fighters half the time. So, again, I want to see fucking the Dominican Republic and Senegal succeed, because it would be cool. I think we would, as Americans, we're tired of seeing Americans, Brazilians, Mexicans, Canadians, Russians, Australians. We would love to see more countries get on the map, but until they get the facilities that would help that and the talent, it's just not gonna happen. I would put good cash on the Senjanese fighter. Let's see, who is he fighting again? I think that is week 7. Nope, week 8. He is fighting a Brit, so maybe 10-2, 7-0. He's much older. Let's see. Well, he might make some good money that week. So maybe not a bad idea. I put some child support money on that guy. Not a bad idea. Fuck Dominican Republic. Yeah, they've not given a lot of talent, have they? But yeah, I don't know. Let's hope, because, like, even this season on Contender Series, like, what have we seen? Americans, Brazilians, Russians, and Mexicans, and there's someone else somewhere else I'm forgetting, I feel, but, like, it's been like one group of fighters like always winning. And, like, it'd be sweet, but until it actually happens and they have the talent that's needed and things that are needed to be good, it's not gonna fucking happen. So, good luck to them. Good luck to that guy. And the Dominican Republic dude on that episode. I'm excited for that episode. I'm excited for every episode of Contender Series, but I just have my doubts. I have my doubts that those guys are gonna be the ones to break the mold. Again, right now it looks like Adiba Gutierrez is gonna be that guy, and then the next 10 will suck. So, we'll see. We'll fucking see. But speaking of countries that get a lot of love from the UFC, Noche, Mexico, as the main event is 2 Brazilians. I'm pretty sure Diego Lopez doesn't have an ounce of Mexican in him, but we won't look. We will look past that, because Diego Lopez is amazing, and he is fucking Alexa Grasso, so that's a win in its own right. This is a weak-looking card, to say the very least. I won't be in a full breakdown here, but I'll give my thoughts on on every fight, actually. So, I don't know what the fuck this music is, but let's talk about Noche. And obviously we'll talk about this card at least 3 more times this week. Probably at least 1 through J Beers on Thursday, so that'll be fun. I will begin with the tough finale, Rodrigo and Daniil. Daniil should win this fight, is what I've been saying for like the last month since Tough ended. Rodrigo's a can, and Daniil should win. If Daniil can keep it standing, he will win this fight. He's just better. Rodrigo is boring shit, bum, and let's see Daniil get to win. Let's see Ukraine, another fucking country that doesn't really get a lot of fighters in UFC. They got the greatest boxer of all time, but fighting wise, they're not really doing, and MMA wise, they're not doing the hottest, like fucking Ihor Pochera. So yeah, intrigued to see this fight finally happen. Obviously, it was meant to happen a couple weeks ago at what was the last pay-per-view again? Fucking Why am I blanking so hard? Hamzat Drakus, yeah, I was meant to be on the prelims of that card. I was like, Joseph Morales won the tough finale for the smaller weight class. They're now the big guys who I don't feel like 170, but are 170. That'll be interesting. Hopefully, Daniil wins because Rodrigo is so boring. And yeah, good luck. That'll be interesting. Then, speaking of interesting, the time for the youngest female fighter in UFC history to debut, as we'll have Alice Pereira, known not related to Shama, versus Montserrat Rendon. A ginormous age gap here, 19 to 36 years old. Almost, that's still a smaller gap than if I fought Javiers. So, I can't believe I'm the same age as this chick. That feels weird. I'm worried for when I'm older than a fighter. Give it time. Obviously, I know nothing about Pereira. Obviously, because if you're not in UFC, I don't care. So we'll see if she's worth the hype. Rendon, not really the greatest fighter in the world. She's alright. I think she's a little underrated, overlooked, but she's also old and not the greatest again. Like she did have, I think she only had one fight in the UFC so far. No, she's won. What's her other fight? She did beat. Oh yeah, I forgot she beat Tamara Vidal. She's not phenomenal. She's fine. Nothing so special. If Pereira is as good as people are hyping her up to be, she should be Rendon. So yeah, that's about what I gotta say there. We'll see. I'm very intrigued. I would have been cool if Raul Rosas was still on the card, because then you would have that whole young connection, but no luck there. And yeah, not very much else to say in that department. Then we have in our third fight, Alessandro Costa versus Aldin Correa. Good luck to this poor Correa kid, because Alessandro Costa is really fucking good. Yeah, more than likely, Nono Costa should win this, unless this Correa guy is really good, which I doubt. He's on short notice, stepping in for Edgar Shirez. You know, a little bit of a downgrade, I would imagine. And again, Alessandro Costa is really fucking good. I think he's a top 15 level guy, and I'm super excited to see him finally fighting again, because he's not fought in like a year and a half. So it sucks it's against a pretty nobody who's probably going to be a forgettable win on his record, but it is what it is. Good to see No back, and he should beat Correa pretty easily. Unless that shit good, which I have doubts. Then a fight that has no talent, but gonna be fun. Zach Reese versus Cedric is a dumbass. Do you think Suzuka will have a hard time with Eric McConaughey? No. No. I think Suzuka should beat him pretty easily. I know a lot of people are kind of overhyped how good that Eric Nolan kid looked against Suzuka. This is actually this is a real camp for Susurkaev, a full camp, not 2 days notice. And fuck, you'd probably make the case Eric Nolan's probably better than Eric McConaughey. Why does he keep fighting dudes named Eric? But yeah, more than likely Susurkaev should run through him with ease. Like, again, I think that people are overhyping how Nolan looked against Susurkaev. Susurkaev is good. Not gonna say he's gonna be champion, but he'll be a fucking decent fighter, and he should rip through McConaughey like butter. So that's a cool fight, though. That's a very interesting fight. To pull that fight up real quick, Susurkaev is easily the fighter of the season. That's not even a fucking debate. As of right now, until I see other fights, Susurkaev is easily the fighter of the season. In November, same card as Islam. In the Garden, he's gonna rip through McConaughey like paper. So, yeah. Would I be upset if McConaughey won? Not really, because it'd be funny. But yeah, Basanger should win this. You could make the case that, again, is Nolan better or worse than McConaughey? Because McConaughey is a joke. So, come on, man. Good to see Susurkaev being active, already more active than his buddy is Hamzat, and yeah. But back to from that middleweight fight to the one happening this week, Zachary's and Cedric's dumbass. Hopefully Zachary's knocks his fucking teeth down his throat, because Cedric's dumbass is a piece of shit. Fuck him. He's a complete piece of shit human being who is broke because he deserves to be broke, because he keeps getting himself arrested, because he's a fucking piece of shit, waste of space. And hopefully Zachary's knocks his fucking teeth down his throat, so pretty simple there. Then we have another flyweight fight that I really don't think much of compared to the other one. I think Alessandro Costa's way better than these guys. And we have Jesus Aguilar versus Luis Gurule. No idea how to pick this fight, and just not really a lot in terms of excitement here. Jesus Aguilar is the size of a child. Luis Gurule got fraud checked by Ode Osborne, which is fine. I don't think much of this fight. Hopefully it's alright, but I have strong doubts about that. We'll see. It's not the worst fight on the card, but it's definitely one I'm not looking forward to trying to predict, because they're hard fighters to predict, and B, a fight that I don't really think is going to be too exciting. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I have my doubts. It's a fight. Nothing amazing. It's fine. Then we had a fight that somehow is not on the main card. Aguilar winning fast show. Maybe. You never know with Jesus, though. One fight he could look phenomenal, and then he struggles really badly, so it's just not really a high-level flyweight fight. It'd be, like, neither, like, I don't know. It could go either way, but we'll see. Jesus is a big underdog, so maybe there's some good money there. But then we go to our next fight in the women's strawweight division that's somehow not on the main card. No, I don't know why or how it's not on the main card. We have a top 5 battle at strawweight with Tatiana Suarez versus Amanda Lemos. Yep, Tatiana by domination on the ground, either 30-27 or a decision. Next. Simple as that. The co-main of the prelims fight that I could not tell you how these two are still in the UFC, or if they're really still in the UFC after a while, because it's been so long since they have actually fought. We have the return of a double return fight. Claudio Puelles versus Joaquin Silva. I did not know these two were still on the roster. It's been so long since they've actually had a fight. Just to look how long their layoff has been. Puelles has not fought in a year and a half. Silva's not fought in a year and a half. Great. Joaquin should probably win. Unless Puelles can get his fucking stupid ass knee bar in round 1 or some shit. Neto BJJ should be able to win. Puelles is a one-hit. He's just a Peruvian Ryan Hall. Like, he has nothing exciting to his game. He can't strike. His cardio is shit. Like, if Silva still has anything left and he doesn't get knee barred in round 1, Puelles should win pretty easily. Should lose pretty easily, I should say. Silva should win pretty easily. And, yeah, give me Joaquin Silva. I trust him more than I do Claudio fucking Puelles, but definitely not a fight I want to bet on. That's for sure. And then the featured prelim for some reason, Jose Medina versus Dusko Todorovic. Dusko Todorovic by whatever he wants next. And that says a lot when Dusko Todorovic by whatever he wants is the right pick, because Dusko Todorovic is garbage. But he should win that fight. That says a lot. Main card, and we begin with a fight that has no reason to be on the main card. And we have, thanks to a lot of weird cancellations, our main card opener now is Santiago Luna, or Border Boy, versus Quang Bang Lee. Gonna look like a victim, probably. Yeah, more than likely. Like, Puelles is just gonna, halfway through the fight, he's gonna be laying there on his back, crying because his leg hurts or some bullshit. And that's that. He sucks. He's not a fighter. So he's just in a laser, fucking with fucking puppy dog eyes, looking up at Silva. Why are you kicking the shit out of me, man? So yeah, he sucks. Kind of like this main card opener. Some random kid named Luna versus Quang Bang Lee. I know Quang Lee, he's super average. I don't know a fucking thing about Santiago Luna. He is a fighter, apparently. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it's a good fight. Thumbs up. There you go. Don't know what else you want me to say, because I have no idea who the fuck Santiago Luna is. Then the second fight of the main card booked last week, not that long ago. Alexander Hernandez versus Diego Fiera. Why is Diego Fiera an underdog? He's gonna beat Alexander Hernandez. I hope people know that. Alexander Hernandez is shit. I don't care that he got an early stoppage win against Chase Hooper. Diego Fiera's gonna beat him. I don't know what people are doing picking Alexander Hernandez, but whatever. Their loss, not mine. I'm going Carlos Diego Fiera all fucking day, so that almost looks like free money. So there you go. From free money to a free win for a guy who likes free food a little too much. Next, Kelvin Gastelum versus Dustin Stoltzfus. God, could they not even hide themselves trying to give Kelvin Gastelum the easiest win of his fucking career? And God, how far has Kelvin Gastelum fallen from relevancy? He's gonna easily beat Dustin Stoltzfus. Stoltzfus is a can. Kelvin Gastelum eats a lot of things that come out of cans, and yeah, he fucking sucks. But this is a terrible fight. KG is washed. Stoltzfus was never good. Gastelum, boring decision, maybe a finish, but who fucking knows? This is a missed weight and probably get the fight canceled anyway, so who fucking knows? Pathetic. Fucking truly pathetic. Then our fourth fight of the main card, Jared Flash Gordon and Rafa Garcia. Not a bad fight. Pretty alright fight, to be honest. Jared Gordon should win this fight. He's weirdly really good. Like, for some reason, and Rafa Garcia is not. Rafa Garcia looked super below average against shitty ass Vince Pichel, who's 50. Now give him a little bit younger, better fighter than Vince Pichel. Yeah, I'm going Jared Gordon. I never have thought much of Rafa Garcia. I always have kind of thought after that second fight when he looked shit against who was it? Chris Gritzmacher or some bullshit. Like, I've never saw much of Rafa. Gordon should win this. He's just better, and yeah. Co-main time. Thanks to Raul Rosas pulling out, now poor David Martinez has to get beat up. It is Rob Font and David Martinez. David Martinez has looked good in the UFC so far. He's 1-0, and he's looked fine. But this is too much too soon. Like, I don't think Rob Font's good. How you going, mate? I'm going great, Breaking Blood. All good to see you, brother. If I'm on stream, I'm doing good. We already know that. Yeah. Hope you're doing good. I'm just fine. I'm guessing it's already Wednesday over there, and yeah. A few good prospects this contender series. Yes, some very good ones. Talked about that already. The heavyweight, that fucking heavyweight looked good. Douglas looked good. The chick looked good. The Brazilian kid looked good. It was a good ass contender series. It was just really fucking solid. I really enjoyed it. I don't know who couldn't, because it was just a really good set of fights, and I enjoyed it. I got some interesting prospects. I'm excited to see debut, and it should be fun. It really should be fun. So, yeah. It was fun. Contender series is always great. Like, that's just what contender series is meant to be. It's great. And, yeah, I love it. So that's about that. He had good hands. Yeah, he really fucking did, man. Like, what you at least a few guys tonight did. The kid, yeah, that fucking Sanchez kid or whatever his name was. He looked good. He knocked a dude out. He hit him and then he fell down, knocked out like a minute later. Like, shit, liver shot. Yeah, it was good. It was just everyone, all of all the contract winners looked good. So. Yeah, great fucking Contender Series. I enjoyed it. Delayed reaction. Yeah, some Shane Burgos, Edson Barboza shit. Like, it almost looked fake. And it truly almost looked like he missed his cue and he was like, oh shit. Like, it's almost like the UFC sucks at faking fights. So. Yeah, going to be interesting to see the big guy. Ass plunge. Yeah, that dude's gonna be good. Well, he might be good. He's just a good guy, most importantly. So it's hard. It's already impossible not to cheer for him. So he's already a great guy, and then he looked good tonight. How can you not cheer for him? Like, I know a lot of people don't like, the good guy thing in MMA. Yes, you need bad guys, but you need just as equally good guys. And that dude looks like he might be the nicest dude of the season so far. I'm instantly a fan. I'm gonna cheer for him. I would love to see him do good in UFC because he just seems like a great human. So he has some good fucking hands. So good for him, man. Impossible not to be happy for him. And good luck to him, man. He's just good. He's just a good guy. So, tough, gritty Florida, man. Yeah, very tough. So I'm happy for him, man. It's impossible not to be happy for a guy who's just nice. Like, we need our bad guys, but we just as equally need our good guys. That's what guys like Wonderboy, Kevin Holland, Volkanovski are for. You love your bad guys. You love to hate your bad guys, but you love the good guys even more. Ass plunge in a division of heavyweight that has like no interesting people in it. Of like what Derek Lewis and Tom Aspinall. It's good to see a good guy like that. Gets a chance to show up. Yeah, I'm happy for Dolls getting another opportunity because he did come in on short notice and he did get the win. But he was not ready to get a contract tonight. I would really like to see him. I'm happy they're giving him another shot because he deserves it. So on week 10, we'll see him, and good luck to him. Hopefully another guy who just looks like a good person. So good luck to him, man. Hopefully he gets the win and gets the contract because he looked all right tonight, but he's just not ready. He's lucky he fought a tomato can, so we'll see. Boom. To finish not breaking down, but going through the Noche card on Saturday. Co-main, Font and Martinez. Font should win. Again, I'm not even high on Rob Font. I think Rob Font's extremely overrated. I don't think he's that good. I think there's way better guys outside the top 15. But he's fighting Martinez, who I don't think's ready for a fight like this. He's looked fine so far, but against who? A Canon Contender Series and Simon Oliveira, who's shit. I like Martinez. I would love to see him win, but more than likely Font's going to beat him up. He's just not ready for a fight like this, and good luck to him, but yeah, Font should beat him up pretty easily, so Font should win. Sucks to say, because I always want to cheer against Rob Font because I don't think he's that good, but he should take this one. So there, boo. But I would rather get a pick. Unlike Gene Matsumoto beat Font because Matsumoto is fantastic. Martinez, I just don't think he's ready for a fight like this. He's not in that type of league of a Gene Matsumoto, and Font should win. So yeah. And then the main event. Speaking of should wins and all that, the best fight on the card, obviously, it always should be the main event. A fucking banger that should not need scorecards. The main event of Noche UFC is the only thing making this card good. Diego Lopez versus Gene Silva. A battle of Brazilians to headline Noche. I mean, my bad, Diego's Mexican, apparently. You know, I doubt he has an inch of Mexican in his fucking bloodstream. But, Mexican. What a great fight. Two fan favorites, two dudes we all love. Diego, who doesn't love Diego? Gene, who doesn't love Gene? This fight's gonna be phenomenal. It got the best poster of the year. Where do I order one of these? I want this shit on my wall, bruh. This is gonna be amazing. But sadly, we gotta come to reality and say Diego Lopez is gonna get his fucking head knocked into the 5th row. I hate to say that because we all love Diego. I picked him to beat Volk. I thought he was gonna do it. Just Volk came back with a vengeance. And I think Diego is getting another tough one here, getting the dangerous Gene Silva. Easily the best fighting nerd. Gonna be champion next year. Good luck, Diego. You're gonna need it. Would I be upset Diego won? Not really, because who doesn't love Diego? But I'm gonna lean Gene Silva. It's an amazing fight. I cannot wait for this fight. But Diego should get the nod. Well, Diego should get his fucking head knocked off. And Gene should get the W here, probably with a 1st or 2nd round knockout. I hate to pick this fight because I'm a fan of both, but gun to the head, having to make a prediction like always. Give me Lord Gene Silva to get the win. Put Diego out. There you go. Gene Silva is going to be a champion next year. Diego had his opportunity, and I still think Diego's great. Even after his loss, he's still going to be a top 5 guy because he's great. But I just don't see him beating Gene Silva. I don't see anyone beating Gene Silva because Gene Silva's just that fucking good. But you never know. If Diego can beat Diego, anything is possible. I cannot wait. That's going to be an amazing fight. And what else can I fucking say? And yeah, that's about really all I gotta say about Noche as of right now. A quick little kind of look over the card, not really a breakdown. And because trust me, we're gonna talk about the card much more on Thursday and Friday and Saturday after it happens. So we'll have plenty more time to talk about it. But right now, that's all I gotta say. I think there's some interesting betting lines. I think me and Jay Beers should be able to come up with one or maybe even 2 decent parlays for the card. I think the card's alright. I still think it's the weakest Noche we've seen by a mile. The main event's phenomenal. Maybe the main event might be the best one we've seen. It's funny. It might be the best main event for Noche with the worst card under it. So make that make sense. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Noche is always fun. Always gonna have a good fucking presentation to it. I wish it was in Mexico, but they had to move it. San Antonio now gets it. We'll see how that goes. And it's gonna be fun. And obviously, we also have on Saturday Canelo and Crawford. Joy. We'll see how that is. I'll watch that. I'm not gonna overly do anything crazy for them. I'm not gonna fucking make a video for it or anything. But we still have that as well. And we'll see how that goes. So, there you go. That's all the MMA shit I had planned to talk about tonight. It's only been an hour. I gotta start at 11:25. And the final thing to talk about, real quick, because none of the people who are in the league are here in the chat right now besides me. The Fantasy League, what's going on here? It's obviously Tuesday, which if you do fantasy, you know is waiver wire day. Waiver wire is where you put a waiver in on a player, and hope you get him because you need that player because your team probably shit the bed. So hopefully everyone else has their waivers in, or at least a couple people. I got mine in because I'm a sociopath who thinks about fantasy all the fucking time. Did you just run through UFC Noche? Yes, I did. Matua. And I'm just getting a quick fantasy thing. So hopefully everyone got their waivers in Matua. And yeah, so if you need a player, yeah, or this is the time to do it. You better hope you have to hire waivers than everyone else because you might or might not get that player. Time will tell. I know I have my waivers and I don't need really anything. And the guys I get, I probably won't even play. But we'll see. We'll fucking see. It doesn't hurt to switch up the pack a little bit. No, I'm not showing you who I got waivers on. And again, hopefully the rest of the league remembers to get their things, their waivers in. After I'm coming off a win to Matua, yeah. I wanna know how you can like fucking. I want to read this week one recap, but it's pissed me off, man. It won't let me. Like, what am I meant to do to read this? Like, I want to read this week one recap. Like, what do you have? Who do you have waivers on? No. Who do you have? Well, I really don't care who you got waivers on. Just hopefully you got waivers. Wait a minute. I only can do it in the app? Oh, that's bullshit. You barely won, but I still won. I can't wait to read this recap. So. And to just take a quick look at, it's not really the best time to look at the games for next week because some people only got their lineup set, but to look at, send me a message. Hi, Matu. To look at the games, to look at the updated standings for the league. In first place, we have Tone because he scored the most points. 4 people are in a tiebreaker. They're going to give the higher spot to whoever scored the most points, and that was Tone. Second place, we got Vast. In third place, J-Beers. Fourth place, yours truly. Fifth place, Ninja. Sixth place, Jay Shiesty. Seventh place, Matua. And number 8, the only man to not put up 100, Chrome. So there's the updated rankings. Week 1, so it's not really a lot. Pretty much the only thing this affects is the waivers, because Chrome now has number 1 waiver, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Matua, if you put in a waiver, you're more than likely going to get that player. And yeah, and then to look at the schedule for this week before we get out of here. The week 2 schedule, we'll have Chrome playing Ninja. Good luck, Chrome. Tone playing Matua. Good luck, Matua. Vast playing Jay Shiesty. That's an interesting matchup. That could be a very close one. How the fuck am I? Because you put up the second least points in the. Well, you put up the second least points out of the 4 losers. I'll show that in a second. How do I manage my waivers? If you have more than 1, you want to click on your pending moves. I'm not going to do it right here, but you can click on it, and then there should be a little like sidebar that you can like flip. You can like a little like you can just move them up and down. So it should be like a little dots thing. So there you go. That's how you do it. Like I think it's like 2 little lines, and you just click on it, and you go up and down. So there you go. And then the final game is going to be me and J-Beers. The friends have to fight. So that's going to be an interesting one. That's going to be a very interesting set of week 2. I think a few, like, more than likely Ninja and Tone are going to win. Sorry, Matua, but Tone might win it all. Vast and Shiesty is a tough matchup, and me and J-Beers is a tough matchup. The only battle of the undefeated teams. That's going to be interesting. I'm excited. And it should be fun. And then to explain why Matua, why you are in 7th place, because you put up the second, like I said, you only put up 104. The other 2 put up higher, and Chrome put up less. So, there you go. Oh wow, the so-called home team went undefeated last week. Interesting. So, and also great name, Matua. I highly doubt that's your fucking real name. And yeah, that's about that. So I think I'll about get ready to get out of here. I think if we hit all the main points, we fucking talked about Contender Series, which was great. Talked about Noche UFC, which is all right. Talked about what's going on in the Fantasy League, which we'll talk about more tomorrow because obviously waivers will go through and a lot of moves should happen. It's easily the best week of the season. It's the best week weekly outside of obviously game days because a lot of things move and some people can drop some good players or like something like that. So you gotta keep an eye on what's going on Waiver Wire Wednesday. Y'all gotta get your waivers in on Tuesday. And yeah, Thursday night, Commanders and Packers. That'll be fun. Tomorrow, the rating show, which like I said, we'll go over the waivers. We'll get J Beers back on, which will be sweet. Always good to see J Beers. We're never gonna see Jamie again, or Combatics. Smokey hopefully shows up for tomorrow because he loves to make fun of the ratings. And yeah, I think we hit all the main notes. So I think Topology is ready to fucking explode. So I think that's all the main notes, though. I'm gonna beat the shit out of Tone. Are you sure about that? That's a very high fucking thing to say because Tone has a super team. So good luck. Lucky. I'm not in their bitches. Didn't we ask you, Johnny? You said no, asshole. So, but yeah, we would have loved to have you and Johnny, but again, I'm 99% sure you said no. So we would have loved to have 10 people in the league, but we had no luck in that regard. And yeah, can't wait. Man, people say it every year, and it's always true. Fantasy makes the NFL so much more fun. It makes every game more interesting. I love every second of it. So, good luck in week 2, boys. And besides J-Beers, because I'm gonna beat his ass. Noche is gonna be fun this week. We're gonna obviously talk parlays and I card more Tuesday or Thursday and Friday. Contender Series was great tonight. If you want to see my thoughts on Contender Series or Noche or even the Fantasy League, you can go back in the VOD or in the or right now while we're still live. And the VOD is what the stream is after it's been aired because it's kind of a video. I don't get fucking YouTube lingo either, believe me. And yeah, I think that's all the points I want to hit. Tomorrow, well, like I said, we'll do the ratings show. We'll get J-Beers back. Smokey hopefully will make fun of us. Might even let Smokey on. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. That'll be fun. AEW roster. That will not be fun. Thursday, the parlay show of J-Beers. We finally won a parlay. It was in the NFL, but we did finally win a parlay. Hopefully in the UFC we can finally win one. Friday, the pre-party. Saturday, the after-party. And Sunday, the hangover. And week 2's recap. Bang. That's going to be fun. So, do I need to go over what happened week 1 in the Fantasy League? I don't think so. So we talked about it on Sunday night. Obviously, J-Beers came back to get the win. No surprise. He almost didn't, but he did in the end. I won. Tone beat Chrome, and Ninja lost to Fast. So, yeah. There you go. I think that's about everything. I truly don't think I've missed any points. So, shall we get out of here, gang? Shall we go to the Gummy gang? Because I already know that's where y'all are going to go, more than likely. And at least I know that's where I'm going to go, because I'm in a little bit of a zombie mood, so let's join them. So, with that being said, I had a great night, hit all the main points, 57 views. Don't know when those happened. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Got 5 more streams tonight, or in a row this week. Wednesday through Sunday. Counting tonight would be Tuesday through Sunday. Gonna be crazy. I can't wait. Noche. Football. Contender Series was great. Got a lot to talk about. Still, ratings, parlays. Week is just beginning. Hope the start of your week is good. And we'll hopefully see you tomorrow for the rating show of AEW. That's gonna be fun-ish. And yeah, I think that's about everything. So, as always, please like, comment, subscribe, turn subs goal by the end of 2025. Contender Series Week 5 recap will be out tomorrow. And as always, thank you to everyone who was in chat tonight. There was only like 4 of you: Johnny, Matua, Breaking Bud, and Noah Stiegelman. Thank you all. And Gozerian was in chat before stream, so that's awesome. Love y'all. Can't wait to see y'all again tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So, but for Tuesday night, the beginning of the week, not counting Monday, my day off, I say 5 more streams this week. Let's fucking do it. By saying, as always, for Tuesday night, the beginning of it all, RX out. Good vibes. Only. And always.